everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I really hope you can see me. It's really gloomy outside today.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
So Christmas is like, you guys, less than 2 weeks away. And for those of you who are traveling with kids, whether it's on a plane or going on a road trip to visit family, this video is for you. So today I will be sharing with you a few tips that will hopefully help you make your trip a lot easier while traveling with kids. Like I said, whether you are flying or whether you're going to be in the car for a really long time. I have two boys. I have a 3-year-old and a 9-month-old. Today is 9 months. Oh my God. Anyway, so I have traveled on a plane when my oldest was 2 years old, and we recently traveled this year with both kids, with my 3-year-old and my then 6-month-old. And I would say we go on more road trips than the average family. We have been to Vegas, Arizona, San Diego, San Francisco in the car. So we've been in the car for a really long time with both kids. Now, this is kind of like a case of which one came first, the chicken or the egg, because I don't know if it's gone well because my kids are just that good, or am I just that prepared? Now, don't let them fool you. They have it in them to throw a tantrum, but for the most part, my kids have been really good to me when it comes to traveling. Alrighty, so I have 5 tips. So the first tip is bring a baby carrier. If you're carrying an infant, obviously, it just made life so much easier. Now, if you're flying, if you are baby wearing, if you're wearing your baby in a baby carrier, and I'll go ahead and link my favorite baby carrier down below. If you have your baby on you, TSA does not require you to bring him out. If you have your child in a stroller, they will have you bring them out of the stroller and then, walk with them. That's just gonna set you up for failure if you have a sleeping baby. I was a little concerned about that because I was wearing a wrap, and if you are familiar with the wraps are not like the easiest thing to put on. What I did is I put it on at home. So when we got to the airport, I just brought him out of his car seat and already had the wrap on, so I could just put him in there, snuggle him in there. And then of course, hands-free. You can carry your bag, you can carry your purse, you can hold your other kid's hand, which is what I did. So it just made life so much easier. And then also, if you are traveling in a car, if you're gonna get off for something, it's just so much easier having your child on you rather than having to bring him out in a stroller or in a car seat. I had to take my 3-year-old out to the bathroom, and it was so much easier doing so with my baby inside my little wrap. So bring a baby carrier. The second tip, this one is specifically for traveling in an airplane. Just in case you didn't know this, maybe you did. This one is a quick one. Know that if you are flying with kids, they will let you on the plane first. So usually they will go ahead and divide the plane in groups, and they will call, group A, group B, group C, whatever, because we fly coach. I don't know about flying first class, okay? I've never done that before. If you have kids with you, you are allowed to go up first. Usually they will put you already in that group to go up first, but if they call a different one from what you have on your ticket, you can actually go in, and once they see that you have kids with you, they will let you on the plane first. It just makes it so much easier, so you don't have to walk through a crowded airplane with your kids trying to hold on to everything everything they see and say and talk to everybody. So just get in your seats, you can go on first. Tip number 3, electronics. Now you have to be really careful with electronics. Use them wisely. So I have a really old tablet that I got for Christmas like 5 years ago. So it doesn't support the Netflix where you can download stuff on Netflix. You actually have to purchase the movies on online. So I usually rent them because I don't want it to be the same movie every time we go on a trip. So I do rent a movie for the weekend, and it's usually like $3 or $4. So I'm all for it. So I will go ahead and rent it and download it on the tablet before leaving, because you do need Wi-Fi, and just have it there. Save it for last. Now, I usually bring it out when I start noticing David is starting to get a little bored. David is my 3-year-old. I don't wait until he is completely throwing a fit, like I am tired of this, I want to go home, you know, all of that stuff. Because if I wait till then I'm just rewarding bad behavior, and you don't want to do that. So instead of waiting until he asks for it, I kind of just play it by ear, see when he's starting to get a little annoyed or a little, you know, squirming around in his seat, and whatever he's playing with, whether it's a toy or reading a book that I brought along for him, or snacks, whatever he's doing, and he's starting to like not enjoy the trip, I will go ahead and bring out the tablet or the phone. You can do phone, tablet, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that out there. Electronics, if you are willing to bring those along and make that an option, use it wisely. Do not reward bad behavior. Another thing I did bring along that really helped my little one stay asleep were noise canceling earphones. Now, I've spoken about these earmuffs by Profo Show. The company Profo Show. They are awesome, and they really help Diego stay asleep. I'm telling you, I put them on in the waiting area because there was a lot of walking around, a lot of talking and screaming and, you know, laughter, and it was startling him every time. So I did put them on while he was inside the wrap, and they were fine. And he stayed asleep for a really long time. We did have a night flight, so that did help, but with all the talking and all the noise going on, he could have easily given me a really hard time. Because it was a night flight, he should have been asleep. He was going to be really tired and cranky if he were to be woken up. So those earmuffs really helped. We've taken them on the airplane, which are awesome, and we've also brought them along for road trips, because usually you put your car seats in the back and you get all that extra noise, and then if the music is on for everybody else in the car to enjoy. When we went to San Francisco, we rented a van, so it was a lot of us in the car, so the earmuffs really did help in the car. And we went to San Francisco for a Dodger game, and they also help for the Dodger game. So multiple uses. Bring along your earmuffs. They will make your life easier. And my last tip, this one, I actually heard Hillary Duff speak about this a long time ago. They asked her something about how do you travel with your son. You know, traveling is a big part of your job. Like, how do you do it with your kid? And she said that she buys a new toy for him. Listen, I heard this a long time ago before I even had kids. So when it was my time to travel with kids, I considered it. And I bought something. I bought David a book. Always bring something new, something for them. Like, they get really excited, and it's something new and they've never seen it before. So they're going to be really excited to look at it and play with it and, you know, explore all of what it does. So I bought so that book was a Papa book. He loves it. It's one of his favorites now, and that was last year. So every trip I have brought something along. Now I haven't had to bring it out every single time, so it's not like he's expecting something new every trip, because like I said, I haven't brought it out every single time. You just kind of have to feel him out, like with electronics. And again, like with electronics, don't give this new toy, new book, new thing until they're like on a full-blown tantrum, because then again, you are rewarding bad behavior. So just use it wisely and bring it out when you are a little desperate, or you can even show it to them and use it for bribery. Okay, so that is it. Those are my tips. I hope you found them useful. I hope they help you make your holiday trip a little easier and run a little smoother. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.